What's up, everybody? Lucas Hyde back here with a video, and today, hold on first, you guys see that new Clubhouse hat? Oh, got me a smoothie too. Today I want to talk about a drill that you can do right now to relieve stress, clear your mind, be more at ease with the things going on in your life. And it has helped me, and it's going to help you, I promise. There are a lot of things we could do to relieve stress. Many of them we know about. Exercise is one of the best things you could do to relieve stress, and just smiling more relieves stress, and going outside and being under the sunshine helps relieve stress. But what is something that also can relieve stress and help you become more organized, clear your mind from just the daily hamster wheel kind of going? Because we live in a society that's all it is. It's just, you go to work, you're at work all day, and the hamster wheel's working, and then you go home, and even when you're home, you're either on your phone, or you're on watching TV, or you're dealing with your kids or your family, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Hamster wheel's still running. We're still getting input. It's a fast society. We're always doing something, right? We never take time to just do nothing, think about nothing. And the benefits this has is ridiculous. I've experienced it myself. So what I'm gonna give y'all is called box breathing. You may have heard of it before. That's kind of a general term, but I'm going to tell you how I do it personally and how it's benefited me. So what it is a breathing drill. We can do it right now if you want. You should go sit in a quiet place. It doesn't have to be silent, but it needs to be somewhere where, like, you're not going to interrupt by people or voices or any sort of ticking noise. You want to be somewhere where it's just like the wind is fine. The wind's blowing right here. This would be a great place. Outside, good place to do it. So what you're gonna do is close your eyes, and I want you to breathe in for a count of 4. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out to the mouth. What you're doing is consciously breathing. So breathing is one of these things that we can control. And now that I've mentioned it, you probably are aware that you're controlling your breathing. But it also is on autopilot, right? We don't have to constantly think about breathing all the time, or else we would die. So when you consciously breathe, you're thinking about your breathing. And when you're doing this drill, when you have your eyes closed, I want you to think about nothing but your breathing. It's gonna be really hard at first, and you're probably gonna get a little irritated with yourself, a little angsty. Is that a word? Angsty? I don't know if it is or not. But it takes practice, y'all. And you just, nothing but the breath. Stay focused on the breath. And as you're gonna find, now, how I do this is, you're gonna use imagery to help you get into this mode of thinking about nothing going on in your life. Anytime that, oh, I gotta do that I gotta write that email. Okay, nope, just send it right back out, all right? Come back to the breath every time. What am I gonna have for dinner tonight? Nope. Send it right back off. Come back to the breath. All you should be thinking is in, out. Sitting with your back straight, up against a wall, quiet place. Just nothing but the breath. And back to what I was saying, we're going to use imagery. So I do this every day when I'm sitting in the steam room after my workout. Okay? And I just kind of happened to stumble upon this way of doing it. I was doing my box breathing in the steam room, and I realized that it was warm. Obviously, it was warm in the steam room, and I felt my body was warm, and I was trying to imagine a place, right? I was trying to create this fictional place of me being somewhere else, and mine was like being up in the mountains or whatever. But I'm not very good at just coming up with something that's not real, because it's hard to think of details. Some people are really good at that, and that may work for you. But I want you to find a place, somewhere to go in your mind. For me, I was sitting in the sauna, and it was my grandparents' living room when I was a kid up on their farm. They had a wood-burning fireplace, and it always got really, really warm in their living room. And I would go stay with them during the winter, and during the summer, even when it was really hot outside. And so I found that my place to go was my grandparents' farm, because I could think of those moments as a kid and imagine every single detail. I can remember the couch, where the chairs were placed, the painting on the wall, the smells, that my grandmother, when she was cooking, the wood burning fireplace, the sounds of it. And so all I'm doing when I'm doing this is closing my eyes, focusing on the breath, and just imagining, picturing that moment in my mind and thinking about nothing but the details, getting so down to the nitty-gritty, like the smells, and remembering everything in just different instances. I remember going out and going fishing in the pond, or picking tomatoes in the morning with my grandmother from their garden. Like things like that, it worked really well with me because it was a comforting place in my childhood, and I could also remember very vivid details about what this place looked like. And what you find after, and like I said, it takes some practice doing this. You do it for 5 minutes the first time. I can do it for like 20-30 minutes now. And when I'm not, you're so getting away, it's almost like you transport to a different place. It's like whatever the day is that you were in, you just kind of left for a little bit. You clocked out of life almost, and went to this place in your memory and just embraced the relaxation and the benefits you get from just breathing deeply and letting go of everything else going on right then. And I can't tell you like how much more organized I've been and how much clearer when I get out of the steam room. It's like I've been born again. I go take a shower and the rest of my day is just bomb. Like it just is a great day. I did it earlier. I did it right before I made this video, and I was like, shoot, I gotta share that with y'all. So that is box breathing, kind of how I do it. It's not exactly how you do it. I don't time it necessarily. I know I said breathe in 1, count of 4. That may help you to get started. You don't have to necessarily time it. Just focus on the breath. Start with that. And then wherever you're at, whatever kind of floats into your mind as far as places from your childhood, or if it's a fictional place, let those thoughts kind of seep in. But anything going on in the daily life, just you gotta shoot it away. Always come back to the breath. All right? I hope y'all got something from that. Let me know what you think about box breathing, and if you have any questions, shoot me a DM. I'll see you later.